Well, good morning. Welcome to the Tadpoll this week. I am guest host Cindy Walker, sitting in Tad's former seat. Good morning to Tad. I know you are always watching at some point. And this morning I'm joined by Sarah Beckman, who is here to talk about hospice and the fundraiser coming up.
Yes. Our hospice fundraiser is going to be next Tuesday, April 14th. Our social hour starts at 5:30, so you can come and have drinks and hors d'oeuvres and whatever, talk, look at the items. We've got the live and silent auction both, so we've got quite a few. I'd probably say about 50-50 on that. The dinner starts at 6:30. We're having our pork chops like we always do.
Famous pork chops.
Yes, we have our pork chops. It's just easy. It's easy, and we can keep it cheap. We have all of our food donations donated by local restaurants and whatever, so we don't have to raise the price of our tickets. We want to make it affordable for for everybody to come if they want to come. So we try to keep it, the $10. We don't want to have to raise it if we don't.
That's a pretty good deal for
yes,
$10.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
for sure.
So, like I said, the live auction starts at 6:30. After the live auction starts, all of our silent tables will close probably about every 20 minutes after that. Last year we had a little issue. We strung them out a little too long, and then we had people leaving, and we got items left that didn't get paid for because they didn't realize they had items. So, so we're going to change that up and do every 20 minutes this year, and try to have all of that done before people start leaving. And this year, this is our first year for our online auction.
Okay.
4C has our site up and running as of last night, so you can go on and look at the live items on the high bid, and you can start bidding on there.
Okay. So those are online exclusive items, or how does that work out?
The online items are going to be live that night.
Okay.
So you can bid online up until the night of the auction, and then when we are live at the event, they will have live and online. So you will be bidding against somebody else, possibly online. The only thing that's not going to be on our online auction is the food items. Okay. So there will be a brief pause or whatever while we sell the food items, and then we'll go back to the live auction items. All of the items have a lot number, so you can kind of follow along with Cody, I guess, with our auctioneers.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Keep up with him.
Yeah, so Cody will be managing both the online and the live auction, and I know that he always does a great job of auctioneering and doing all that. So shout out to my coworker Cody Miller and 4C Land and Auction for helping out with this this charity event. And so the 4C Land and Auction website is where people can go and check out those items.
Yes, I don't know if the link is on. When I looked last night, the link wasn't on 4C yet, but on our Facebook page, and we have a Facebook page. I've posted every item that we have received, either live or silent. They have all been posted on our Facebook page, so if you want to know what we have, you can go to the Facebook page and review those items. I also posted the link, so you can go to the Facebook page, hit the link, and it'll take you straight to the high bid site.
Okay. And what are some of those items? I know you were mentioning you have a Terran Sides basketball.
Yes,
that's pretty exciting.
Basketball. We also have a KU basketball from Eric Whitmer. And I don't remember the year. It seems like it was 2006, 2007 year. And then this year from Fort Hays State, from the athletic department, we received a soccer ball from the men's soccer team that went to the finals. So we have that as well. We have a lot of homemade items. We've got quilts, a few Afghans, toolboxes. We've got some stuff for the guys. We've got some coolers, baskets with body care items in them. We've got all kinds of stuff. Trying to think. Our baked goods, we have cinnamon rolls, we have cookies, coffee cakes, cheesecakes, We have a variety of baked goods too. So, and I think we're going to have
Variety.
a few pies, not a lot, but we do have a few pies as well. Apple pie, I think we have cherry pie coming maybe, and so.
Okay, so a lot of community members making and
Yes.
donating these items,
Yes.
helping out with this, with the cause.
Yes, the majority of them are local, but and if you still want to donate a food item, you can still call us at the office and let us know what you plan on bringing. The food items don't need to be there until that day. We just need to know so we can put them in the program what our food items are. So just call the office, let them know what you're planning on bringing, and then you can show up with that about 5:30 that night to so we can find a place for it.
Find a place for those fresh baked items
Yes.
that everyone is contributing. And so tickets are available until Monday.
Yes, the tickets are available at all the banks, First National, Farmers National, Golden Plains, Mapes and Miller, and the hospice office.
Okay.
We plan on picking up the tickets, and we might not pick them up until Tuesday, right around lunchtime or whatever. So it gives people the opportunity to pick up a ticket while they're still, out running around. But then we will, in the afternoon, the tickets will only be available at the door after that. So
Okay.
once we pick those up. So
They are still available at the door.
available at the door.
Okay.
So if you didn't get one, but you still want to come, you can still get a ticket at the door.
Same price?
Same price.
All right, and $10 for those very famous pork chops. I think everybody would
Yeah.
be really sad if you switched away because I hear
it's just too easy. I don't know. We don't want to change what's
I hear
working,
rave
so.
reviews, so I don't think anyone
Yeah.
is sad about that. So if
No,
you've never
no.
been to have a famous hospice fundraiser pork chop, you definitely should do that. $10 is a great price for a night out and a worthy cause. Speaking of that, some people are aware of hospice and the wonderful mission that you have, but there might be others who have never had someone that they know use hospice services, and they
Right.
might not know about hospice. So would you share a little bit about the hospice mission?
Hospice is an organization. We try to help. It's for terminal patients. So terminally ill patients, if they choose not to have any more medical care, you can get on hospice. It's covered by Medicare, Medicaid, and most private insurances. And the money for this fundraiser goes to help pay for people that can't afford, either they don't have insurance, or it's to help cover what the Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance does not cover. So, the funds, and we've had a little confusion on the funds that we raise here in Phillipsburg, even though the auction is here and the fundraiser is here, those funds go to help all of our patients within the 16 counties, not just Phillips County. So we cover clear out to St. Francis. We go to the Colorado state line down to Goodland and back this way, Smith County, Osborne County. So we cover a pretty good size area. And like I said, these funds cover or help patients in all of those 16 counties, not just Phillips. So.
That's a really important thing to note, that the
Yes.
scope of this is so much bigger than just our local
just Phillips
patients.
County, yes. One of the main reasons why we have it in Phillips County is because our office is here, and it's always been the ladies in the office that have planned and
Right.
prepared for this.
Very important.
It's just a few years ago that there was a chance that they were not going to have it anymore because we didn't have the office staff to do it anymore. So that's when my mom and I took over. So we didn't want to see it go away, so we kind of stepped in and took over. But yeah, it's a good cause. We try to help out as many patients as we can. The last 3 years, our fundraising donations or our fundraising benefit has gone up, so we're increasing the amount that we make at our fundraiser, and we're trying to reach more people with the online. So if you can't go or don't want to go, stay at the comfort of your own home, and you can bid online. We don't want to discourage people from going to the event, but we want to be able to reach people that aren't able to attend. We've got people in other counties that can't go. We've got people in other states that can't go. They might be their roots might be here in Phillipsburg, and they want to help out. They just are further away, so we're trying to give them the opportunity to participate as well. So.
Yeah, especially where you have such a large coverage area.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
really good thing
Yeah,
to allow people. And I know hospice care for family members, that have had that, or for families, it's very important to provide that dignity, some sense of agency, choice for the patient, that comfort care that is provided, and really reaching out to the whole family. The services aren't just for the patient.
No, and my mom and I and my sister and my brother and whatever, my family had the I don't know about say opportunity, but we were able to see what our nurses do personally, because my father passed away earlier this year, and he was on hospice care for the last 4 or 5 days of his life. So the nurses are amazing, the social workers are amazing. They just, if you need anything, you just call them and they'll help you out, or they're there. If you have any questions or whatever, we've got the social workers to help out if you're grieving or whatever. So it's not just for the patients, it's for the entire family. So.
Right, because it's just a very difficult time, and it is such an important gift, really, that those professionals offer to families to come alongside and make a difficult time just a little bit easier.
Yep, and it takes special people to be, I think, to be nurses for hospice.
Yes,
because all your patients are moving on, so it's not like they're going to get better. So to me, it does take special people to
that's a real
to be hospice nurses. But yes, they do an amazing job. But that's my rave about our wonderful staff at the hospice. So.
Yes, for sure. All right. Well, so Tuesday, April 14th, the hospice will be having their dinner social hours starting 5:30 to 6:30. Pork chop dinner at 6:30, $10. Either tickets in advance from the Banks or Mapes and Miller or the hospice office. And then you can also still purchase those tickets at the door. Online bidding is happening. Connect with the hospice. And what is the name of the hospice Facebook page?
It is Hospice Fundee Dinner and Auction Event. I think that's what it's under.
It's the event, okay.
Yeah, it's an event on Facebook. So just look up Hospice Fundee Dinner, and it should pop up.
Okay. All right, and do you know the number to the office if somebody wants to call?
The number is 785-543-2900.
Okay, so if you have any questions or have trouble finding the Facebook event, I'm sure you could give them a call.
Or you can message me on Facebook as well, and we can help you out. I am on the Facebook page. I share everything on my personal page as well. So if you can't find the Facebook page, you can go to my page
Beckman.
and find them as well, because I share everything on there. So.
Okay. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for all of the great work that you were doing for an amazing organization that obviously has touched you personally, maybe a little bit of a different angle this year.
Yes.
Certainly for your passion for this event. And we hope that others will support this great cause as well. And thanks for coming on the show as well today, Sarah.
Thank you.
And we will be back with the Tadpoll with Mary Smith after this break.
On the field, taking risks is part of the game. Every yard, every play. It's about going all in. But when it comes to your money, it pays to be careful. With the Careful service from First National Bank and Trust, you can detect unusual activity and stop fraud before it happens. Protect yourself and the ones you love with Careful, because being smart off the field is the real win.
We're here for you.
Initiate re-entry. Life's better when you're under our roof because you'll feel protected.
Good thing we're covered.
And safe drivers can save too. Also, your family's free too.
Drink fearlessly!
And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. So while they're dreaming, you're saving. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance.
The Hansen Museum of Logan, Kansas is where history and creativity unite. For over 50 years, we've been your cultural hub, offering a diverse range of exhibits, from captivating Lego brick displays to timeless joy of Bob Ross's art. But we're not just a museum, we're a community gathering space. Join us for thrilling events like Murder Mysteries or celebrate creative talents at one of our many events. At the Hansen Museum, we're not just preserving the past, we're creating memories for the future.
We are taking wheat to the next level. As a producer of vital wheat gluten, advanced biofuels, and important co-products, Amber Wave. Vital, reliable, sustainable.
Well, welcome back. We are joined now by Mary Smith, and Mary is here to talk about upcoming piano festivities, because Mary, of course, is one of Phillipsburg's finest piano teachers. So please share with us.
Okay, well, we are having our recital, annual recital, April 19th, Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m., First Assembly of God. And actually this year, there are 3 teachers involved. Usually it's Leanne Leidig and myself. Kim Munyon is joining us.
Oh,
so,
all right, expanding.
Yes, so we have 3 teachers. Our grand finale is the 3 of us playing a 6-hand version of Stars and Stripes Forever.
Okay.
So we've had a lot of fun rehearsing, so we hope the audience will have fun listening when we perform that. So that'll be our last number. But we're very excited this year. We decided, since it's the nation's 250th anniversary, that we would do a Celebrate America theme. Okay. So we asked the students to prepare, and most of them have done this. Some have other reasons for not. But anyway, most of them have done some kind of project. I brought a few this morning to show. Some of the students did, like, for instance, this is kind of a little documentary on the piece that the student is playing, just a short
That piece is your grand old flag on this particular one.
Yes. Okay, and then this is one of the creations that we have that was brought to me. A student did this.
Very patriotic.
And of course, you could never guess what the student that created this will be playing. You know, the feather in your hat.
Okay, the feather in your hat, right? Yes.
Okay. So anyway, we have several different projects that the students have done. And those will be in the fellowship hall, either prior to or following the recital. Folks
For people
can go
to
in there to
observe.
look at those, and they will have the names attached and so on, so that folks can see what their particular student of interest did for their project. So,
well, that's
we're
extra
excited.
fun this year, you know,
yes.
to combine some of that connect some of the other learning and the patriotism and whatnot to the piece. Are most of the pieces patriotic then, or some a mix?
Yeah, most of them are. We do have some students, for example, some of the junior high and high school students that performed at contest, and that's a big undertaking. So most of them have not prepared an additional piece besides their contest piece. So they'll be playing their contest piece, not necessarily an American patriotic song. But
That is true. They memorized very long, complicated, fancy pieces, so maybe switching to Yankee Doodle wouldn't necessarily showcase all of that work. Yeah, that is true. Yes, and there were multiple students that went to the state piano contest as well.
One.
Okay.
We had four
one.
go to regional.
To regionals,
and then
okay.
we had one go to state. So yes, right. Actually, she was Leanne's student that performed at state.
Yes.
So that was good. And then the other event I wanted to just mention, this is still in the planning stages, is our annual piano camp, which we do have the dates set. That's May 19, 20, and 21. And it's for all area students, basically elementary and middle school. We don't really do a class for the upper level, but through middle school would be appropriate. So we do a lot of different things at that. We have 2-hour sessions over the 3 days, and the students, we play games, outside games, inside games, do all kinds of activities, performing, doing a lot of different things that we can do in groups that we don't get the opportunity to do, which is a lot of fun because piano, basically by nature, is a very alone activity.
Right.
You practice alone, or maybe with the help of your parent, hopefully. But otherwise, it is kind of an alone thing, and you perform usually by yourself. So
right.
It's a lot of fun to do the group thing. So you can access my Facebook page, my Mary Smith Piano Studio Facebook page, and we will keep you updated there as soon as everything is in place for that. Registration, there will be a Google form there. You can register, get more details about that. So,
okay. Now that is for current piano students, not a complete beginner?
Right. They need to have had at least 6 months of lessons prior to coming to the camp. But yeah.
And when she talks about outdoor games and group games and all of those things, Mary, I follow your studio page. So I have seen some of those past camp activities, and I'm very impressed with the things that you and Leanne come up with to incorporate those music skills. These are not mere little games that kids will roll their eyes at. These are fun activities that, let's see, what are a couple of your favorites that you have done?
Well, I don't know if this is my favorite, but my husband actually, he's thought of a couple of these, but he was like the basketball thing where you play horse, you shoot.
Yes.
And so he said, well, why don't you do piano? So, just something as simple as that. So we take basketball shots, and you have to spell out Piano.
Okay. So it is using the actual basketball. I was like, do you play a line? And
no.
The other person can't play the line like as well as you did.
Right.
Okay. Yes. All right. With basketball.
And then we have in the past. I don't know if we'll do it this year. We'll just wait and see. But we do water games like water guns, shoot the wall. You have to identify like a musical symbol, which is posted on the wall, or perhaps a note or something like that, or identify chords, whatever we choose to post up there. And so it's fun. If it's hot, we get cooled off because we're playing water games.
Yes,
and then another probably all-time favorite is called Stinky Socks. And it's kind of we have a sock, which is, again, my husband's sock. Not stinky, by the way. But
probably a clean sock, but it wouldn't be fun to call it clean sock.
No, that's
right.
No fun. Yeah. So we do this at snack time, usually sitting around a table in a smaller area. And we have flashcards inside. And so when the music starts, the sock moves. And when the music stops, whoever gets stuck with that sock has to remove the card and identify whatever card they pull out of that. And that has been, it sounds silly, but it's so much fun.
sometimes the silly games are the best games, right? That you're not afraid to have fun with the kids and let them be kids. Sometimes piano can have the reputation of my mom forced me to practice for hours and I just sat there and played the whole time. But that is not the heart of any of your schools. We can tell that with the that you make it fun. And I think the number of students that you have long-term in your programs really speaks to how well you do at making it fun and educational. And that is a really nice thing to see in our community, that we have so many, really. There, you said Kim, there are a number of people who do private lessons in the Phillipsburg area. We're very blessed with that. We have a lot of talented musicians because of that. And so anything else that you want to share about your upcoming piano
That's
things?
about it. We welcome everyone to come to the recital on a week. It'll be a week from this Sunday, April 19th, 2 p.m., first assembly. And just come and enjoy. We'll have refreshments following. You can visit with the kids and just hopefully everyone has a good time. And then stay tuned via Facebook for Piano Camp.
Piano Camp coming soon, and be sure to go to the recital and support those students and really see their work that they put on, both musically and learning about some other things as well, and those projects that they put on there. And thank you so much, Mary, for joining us and for investing into the music community of Phillips County. All right, well, we'll be back again with Ron Juenemann after a word from our sponsors.
If your vehicle is pulling, shaking, or just doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. At Coombs West Shop, we're more than alignments. We offer engine repair, routine maintenance, wheel alignments, and tire services, including new and used tires and tire repair. One shop, honest work, done right the first time. Call Coombs West Shop at 785-543-6647.
At Farmers National Bank, we believe that strong foundations are built on faith, hard work, and everyday heroes. For over a century, we've been proud to serve the communities that have made us who we are today. We honor everyday heroes who dedicate their lives to serving others. You inspire us to treat every customer with the respect and care they deserve. At Farmers National Bank, we know that strong communities are built on strong foundations, and we are proud to be part of yours. Farmers National Bank, honoring strong foundations since 1921.
Are you looking for reliable insurance options in Phillipsburg, Kansas? Look no further than Rogers & Associates Insurance. Our team is dedicated to providing great options for home, agriculture, auto, and commercial insurance. Whether you're a homeowner, farmer, or business owner, we have the coverage you need to protect what matters most. Trust us to provide you with personalized service and competitive rates. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance today to learn more about our insurance solutions.
All right, well, welcome back. Now I'm joined with Ron Juenemann, our most famous optometrist in town. Love those Terran Sides commercials. Those are really great. But he's not here to talk about that today. He's here to talk about the upcoming pancake feed. And so let's let everybody know what's going on.
So this Sunday, April 12th, from 9:30 to 12:30 at St. Philip and James Catholic Church, we're having a pancake feed. The Agra firemen are in charge of making the pancakes, and if you've ever had their pancakes, they are unbelievable.
Our most famous pancake griddle in the area, right?
It's fun just to watch them, actually.
It really is quite the sight, yes, for sure.
And along with the pancakes, we're going to have sausage and sauerkraut. So the most important thing, really, of the pancake feed is that the donations, it's a free will offering, by the way, and all the proceeds go to the Ron Stores family.
Okay.
If you don't know, they've had some medical issues. Ron's been struggling at times, and so we're trying to help them out with that. So it's for a good cause, and we invite the entire community to come support the Ron Stores family.
Yeah, that is a really great cause. That's one of the things I love the most about Phillipsburg community is how people are willing to come out and to support them. And so
a lot of the local churches do things like that for the community, and you're right, Phillipsburg does a very good job with that and trying to support everybody.
Yes, for sure. So what time is this starting?
9:30, and we're ending at 12:30.
9:30 to 12:30.
And
All right.
I'm helping make the sausage, so.
Okay, and
Good luck with that.
sausage. I'm sure it will be delicious.
It might be overcooked.
It might be overcooked. Okay, so come on out to the pancake feed and be sure and let Ron know.
So,
if you like the sausage.
Please support the Stores family. So
yes, that's a good opportunity to support them. The pancakes are always delicious. I know I enjoy not cooking a meal whenever possible. We can go and support a good cause like that. And so is there any special thing they need to know about the procedure when they arrive at the church?
Come in the front door, and off to the right is the parish hall.
Okay.
And just walk right in and probably follow the smell.
Right,
yes. It'll smell good.
There might be a line, hopefully.
Yes.
There'll be a line there.
So and then just come as they feel, and like I say, it's free will offering, and so the most important thing is to come, enjoy, and support the Stores family.
And support the Stores family, and a very important opportunity to do that, and come and be a part of the community. So anything else you got going on? Okay, all right. How were the Easter festivities at the Catholic Church then?
Yeah, everything was great. Yeah,
Good.
Holy Week was wonderful.
Yes,
so it always is.
Yes, it always is. Seems kind of like after that, there's kind of a little lull almost. It's like all of the attention and all of the special things, and rightfully so, in that very important week. So that's nice, though, that the church community is now able to turn around and do this other event. It takes a lot of energy to put into Holy Week.
Yeah, and a lot of good support in the church to help.
Yes, a wonderful church community with lots of people such as yourself helping out, and that's very important for the church and for the community. So this Sunday, April 12th, 9:30 to 12:30. Come on out to the Catholic Church, just down the street here, and support the Stores family with that free will donation. Pancakes, sausage, sauerkraut, all of the local traditions that you would expect, a proper Phillipsburg pancake feed, and support the Stores family. And thank you so much for joining us, Ron, and for your assistance with that event and helping out a local family going through some medical troubles. We appreciate you all for joining us today here on the Tadpoll. We wish all of our Panther athletes good luck. They have junior high and high school track today at Norton. Varsity and JV tennis are all going to be traveling to Scott City and Ellsworth. They'll be going far away. And then we have a lot of musicians. At regional solo and small ensemble contest will be this Saturday as well. So we have lots of Panthers in action, and we wish them all good luck. And hopefully we'll be getting some rain here. The forecast looks promising. We really desperately need that. And so hopefully everyone will enjoy some nice rainy weather and support that pancake feed this Sunday, and then the hospice banquet and fundraiser on Tuesday evening as well. So thank you for joining us today.